Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 16 of my Sky Beast playthrough. And, oh, need to use more too. Still just making blank slates here. And want to make an alchemy table if I can here. Blank slate, gold, planks, stone. That's pretty easy. Let's see. Is any iron involved in that? Yeah, 1 iron, 2 gold. Okay. I need some planks. I'm going to need 3 smooth stone and a slate. Go ahead and get these up. Yourselves a crafting table. See. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for the engineer's workbench or crafting table, I guess. 3 slabs, 4 sticks. Okay. And we'll go with this guy. Should probably enlarge my beacon to do a regen effect if I'm going to be doing blood magic. At least the self-sacrifice. Oh, that is not cool. Oh well. An alchemy table. I'm missing the blank slate. Get another one of those going. Because I am going to need 2 here anyway. There we go. And we were going to plop you down like right. Oh, you're weird that way, aren't you? Yeah. You place away from me. All right. So we have an alchemy table. Now I'm going to need a blood orb in the middle of this. Oh, you ran out of life points, didn't you? What does it take to make the incense? Incense altar. Okay, weak blood orb works, cobble, smoothstone, and charcoal. Might be a quicker way of getting. I need 2 of you. I needed like 3 of you, was it? 4. Getting LP with the self-sacrifice method, honestly. There you go. And it doesn't really use up the blood orbs, so. And apparently incense altar was a quest. So now my dagger is all nice and glowy. We go over here. Boom, drops me like 2 hearts. It takes 90% of your health in one go, but it gives you more LP. Thing is, I need to charge up my orb a bit, so. And I could have just right-clicked with the orb, but I think this is more efficient, honestly. Definitely start working on better food supply than potatoes, because they don't really have a whole lot of saturation to them. I'm doing on apples. Get like 12 of those and then 12 blocks of honey, because I've been getting a lot of honey lately, actually. I'm doing the, yeah, because this thing's got a stupid amount of saturation to it. There we go. Putting the sticks over in the solidifier melter combo here, which, hey, it's finally done. And I think basically it was a stack of honeycombs and a stack of honey blocks equaled into, I think, 4 stacks of honey, or was it 5? Something like that. Some absurd number, honestly. Let's just go and put that there for now. Yeah, 404, hey, look at that. And my knife is all prepped again. Go ahead and eat that. Go ahead and pull this out. Drop that into here. And it's got directions, I'm guessing, for automation at this point. I want to make, if I can, get rid of that, some arcane ashes, which you can make with alchemy arrays, which is the arcane ashes thing. Or it's redstone, white dye, gunpowder, and charcoal or coal. So, some of you. Some of you. Let's see. Coal would be, yeah. And I kind of sort of already forgot the last ingredient. It was gunpowder, which was right next to the bone meal. All right, awesome. So we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a little progress bar to it. And it takes LP out of our orb to do this. And let's go ahead and more slates. Okay, our alchemy ashes are done. Let's go ahead and pull the orb out of here, and we'll just drop it in here for now. I'm going to have to use it for crafting here in a moment. So now I need another piece of redstone. I want to make myself a divination sigil if I can. So I am going to need that slate there. We're going to right-click the arcane ashes down. It's going to take some durability. Redstone. And it gives it a little eye sigil in the middle. Kind of cool. And then right-click a blank slate onto it. And it's going to do this really, really awesome animation here. And boop. Divination sigil. Right-click to bind it to ourselves. Our personal LP network, aka the blood orb, has almost 3,000 LP in it right now. And now I can hold this and mouse over the altar here, and it'll show me it has 80 out of 10,000 LP. Now if I stand here and do that, now we're up to 4,400 LP. That's enough to do 4 slates with. So, I mean, kind of works. So let's get that into there. Go ahead and eat another apple. I did not mean to throw that. All right, and I guess I need a empty inventory slot to pick that up with. Another one, and we'll do that. Wait till I'm fully healed. There we go. And do it again. I still need a lot of these slates. I'm up to 8 slates now. That's enough for... I need to make a Hellfire Forge soon here too, so let's go ahead and add that to favorites. We'll remove that. Primitive Hydration Cell. Interesting. Uses remaining 128. Alchemy Table. Speed runes. Ah, blank runes. Oh, they only take 1 each. And it's 7 stone. They used to take 2 and 6 stone. So eat that. That. There's 9 slates actually, which is perfect now. 8 times 7 is 56. Yeah, 1 stack will do. Got a dark spot around here apparently. Right here, maybe? F7, not 7. Okay. So... yeah, my base is not quite as spawn-proof as I would like it, apparently. I got the light level overlay on right now, but I'm not seeing any spawnable spots. This is all slabs, so that's not spawnable either. Go ahead and eat another honey apple. Grab those, I guess. I have no idea. Maybe he spawned on top of a drawer, but I didn't think I was ever far enough away for that to be a thing. Oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that just to fill up our hunger. All right, now I want to do blank runes, right? Blank rune. Need my orb. You're going to be a pain about this too, aren't you? If I do the autocomplete, are you going to put all of them in there? No, you're going to put 1. There's 9 of those. We'll leave 1 behind. Do that. There we go. And quest complete, blank rune. So I'm just going to do that now. Clear out that cobblestone platform I put down here. And there's a dark spot right there, which is not great. Oh well. Torches don't really affect the altars a whole lot. I thought that had enough light to cover that. Now you have to put like glowstone or prismarine lamps up there or something to be 100% effective. This is gonna go away here soon anyway, because I need to make a bigger altar for the tier 3. All right, so where are we at? 5720. Oh, now if you look at the top left, You'll see a little altar icon with an up arrow, and it now has a 2 next to it. So this is now a tier 2 altar. And I have 5,700 LP. So assuming I have the steel, which I should, I can make my first steel casing from Mechanism now. And why do I have so many eggs? I really should do something about that chicken farm. I just haven't yet. So, cool thing about the engineer's crafting table is it has its own internal inventory as well. And it will retain anything you leave in there. I mean, like I can do that. Still sitting there waiting for me. So it looks like a crafting station with its own inventory and a cooler model. It'd be really awesome if you could shift right click on it and it would like slide the drawer out. That'd be awesome. All right. So I had to make myself an engineer's voltometer here too. Well, voltmeter. But so I put my capacitor down here. I had to set the sides to inputs. But energy cables coming from our thermoelectric generator here that we made last episode, pushing it into here. Now, thermoelectrics have no RF storage capacity of their own. And if you look at this thing, you can see there's no energy reading or anything like that in the one probe. If you hold shift, it doesn't change. This doesn't show it. But if you hold the voltmeter, it'll show you what's stored inside. That's a relay, isn't it? Dang it. I meant to use a connector. That's not going to work at all, but that will. Now, connectors should have, yep, they have their own. Boom, there you go. Internal storage as well. And we're going to tie this into here, where I've also got 2 water wheels set up, because I had extra treated wood, so I was like, fine. And then 3 windmills. So I should have a decent amount of power going. And I got myself a stone brick patio here to put some machines and whatnot on. It's not the greatest for power yet, but I mean, it'll work. Now, I do have relays. I need more connectors, though. So that would be... Here we go. So 4 of those and 3 copper. There's our wonderful connector. Because I'm thinking... Which is dangerous, I shouldn't think. That can come with me. Right. Up here. You can go on top there. I don't have to hold shift for that, though. And then... Hook a wire to this. And are you going to be out of reach? No, you're not. Look at that. That is cool. Nice. And cool thing about insulated wires is, you know, you can touch them without any problems. You can move through these, but if you try placing a block where the wire is, it'll break. So there's a config option to turn that behavior off too, so you can hide wires and walls and stuff, but not intended behavior by default. All right, let's go ahead and come over here to our steel casing now, which is now done. Hey, quest complete. Nice. And we're down to 720 LP. 5040. Let's go ahead, get that in there. Now it'll turn into a blank slate, and then if you leave it in there a couple seconds, it will get that sigil down here. There we go. There's our blank slate. If you let it sit for a bit, it'll automatically start up again. And now it's turning it into, oh, what do the blanks turn into again? Reinforced? Yeah, for another 2000 LP, it'll turn into a reinforced slate, which I can then do things like ritual stones, which will actually come in handy here. Also, runes of self-sacrifice require a blank rune and reinforced slates. And then there's runes of sacrifice. That's about it, really. But hey, that thing's done. And actually, you were at 2040. Perfect. Okay. Probably going to be moving this, so I want to go ahead and drain as much out the altar as I can. So I figured it might as well be useful and go into making another reinforced slate. And we will just do that. And you can see I healed up almost all the way off those honey apples, which is great. Quest book time, though. Mechanism. Here we go. Steel casing. Done. Unlocks all these wonderful machines that I want to get into. Basic universal cable, basic mechanical pipes. Universal cable, which is the power pipe, is 2 steel and a redstone dust. Mechanical pipe is 2 steel and a bucket. For some reason, logistical transporter and pressurized tube are grayed out currently. Probably because I haven't unlocked any of these other machines yet. Atomic disassembler is an awesome tool. A little bit down the chain, though, to get to. Energy tablet, which is gold and infused alloy. More infused alloy here. Atomic alloy, which is upgraded reinforced, which is upgraded infused, which is iron infused with redstone. So, definitely a thing. So, enrichment chamber requires basic control circuits, which are osmium infused with redstone. So, the metallurgic infuser would be the way to go first. That's 2 furnaces, 4 iron, 2 redstone. One, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So, steel casing, furnaces, redstone, and some of you, right? Quest complete. Metallurgic infuser. Awesome. Get some of these universal cables going, because they are going to be the better option for piping right now than the cyclic cables, really. I can do things like... one thing I noticed is that if you have like a 1 block gap with these item cables, and you have one side set to extract, the insert side doesn't work at all. So, yeah. It won't insert items on that side. It doesn't try to... I think it did try to extract out of here too, which was a bit annoying. Oh, yes, I've been getting Dragon's Breath from the Ender Bee combs. We're up to 6 now. So, probably... I need to rework my storage system. There's not enough drawers for bee products at this point, I think. But we're going to put our wonderful metallurgic infuser down, say right about here. Put a cable down. I'm going to put a connector on top of this cable. And hopefully that'll reach. Solid blocks in the way will block a connection, so... Okay, good. I want to make sure it wasn't going to clip into the corner of the block. That's why it's not down further. But now we have... power in here. You can mouse over here to see it's holding 8,000 RF right now, or Forge Energy, or what do you want to call it. And... now I can go through, and we need to make some of that infused alloy. Actually, we need some osmium. Because I want to make a enrichment chamber next, because that will... Here, I'll show you. So we put 1 redstone dust in here. This will fill up by 10 metal buckets. Boom. Now, if you run that redstone through an enrichment chamber first, and then drop the resulting wafer in here, it'll go up by 80 millibuckets per, like, enriched redstone. So, much more efficient for your resources. And, what was I going to put in here? Dang, I completely... Oh yeah, I was going to put the wiring stuff in here too, I think, for now. I'll leave that cable on me, though. And I'll just do that. There. Inventory's a lot more clear now. We're over here to our magic chest, and we'll drop off that and that. And probably the cable wrench, actually. I think I'm done using Mekanism cables for a bit. I mean, they work, but Mekanism cables, I think, do a better job of working, so... Oh, and it takes 20 millibuckets per basic control circuit now. It used to be a 1-to-1. Might be a mod config, though, too. Might have been changed for the purposes of this mod pack. But these basic control circuits are used for so many things throughout Mekanism. There's a crusher, there's combiners, pressurized reaction chambers, logistical sorters, scuba mask. I almost said helmet, but yeah. Advanced control circuits, obviously. Free runners. Not terrible idea, honestly. Quest complete. Basic control circuit. Boom here. And then infused alloy is a thing. And doing Metallurgic infuser has unlocked logistical transporters, which require the circuits, and pressurized tubes, which require, I don't know why this was locked behind there. You can also use this thing here to make steel if need be. So, something to remember for in the future. Steel casings, though, yeah, it's a bit of a thing. So, you are done. And I put the other slate back in here. My divination sigil. 40 millibuckets of blood in there. Probably shouldn't have drained it out. Because honestly, I want to... I just put that divination sigil away, didn't I? Yeah, 4,300 per. Probably have an apple whenever it's time. There we go. That'll heal me up quite a bit. And I need to get a few toolboxes. Actually, that is an item that I can make. The toolbox from Immersive Engineering. Need 3 aluminum plates, 2 red dye, and a wooden storage crate. All right, let's go ahead and grab some aluminum. It was here. Get a couple red dye. And then I needed the storage crate, which is just 8 of these, like so. Seriously, what? The heck? Did I put my bucket in by accident or something? Or did I just not put those in? But also, where'd the bucket come from? There we go. Then we'll come over to here and be like, hey, I'm going to make a toolbox, so. And we'll just do that. Engineer's toolbox. Not going to my hotbar. If right click to place it in the world. And now we have places for food to go. I can do that and hold that down. Tools, like the voltmeter. I have an engineer's hammer over here. I do, yeah. So that can go into here. Engineer's hammer and wire cutters can go into here as well. Wiring can go into here, and then literally anything else we want. So I think we're putting this thing away. Won't go over here. All right. Boom. 8,600. Not bad. Put you and you away for now then. I just want to do this for a bit. Go ahead and eat that. You do not need to be in the world. Let's grab our wiring stuff out. And we'll throw that in the toolbox as well. Awesome. So working on making ourselves another steel casing right now, which is always tons of fun. Now it does show how much fluid is in there. So you can get a rough guesstimate of how many thousands of LP you have. You just multiply the number there by 1,000, honestly, to get your total LP in there. There we go. And you were done. Should I? Let's look up the enrichment chamber. So 2 more iron and 4 redstone. Is this casing done yet? Yeah, it is. Awesome. Enrichment chamber. Done. Cables and the chamber itself on the hotbar. Pop that there, and then, like so, we have an enrichment chamber now. And let's grab like 4 redstone dust and drop into there. Now the enrichment chamber can also ore double for you, which is kind of handy. And there are like, excuse me, speed upgrades, energy, efficiency upgrades, all that fun stuff you can use on these machines as well. Go, enrich redstone. We drop that into here. And we have 80. So I could do 4 circuits. I wonder about the iron right now. Actually, if I look up this recipe for the Metallurgic infuser. Crusher, no. Infuser. 10 millibuckets. Okay. And you can also run carbon through to make enriched iron, which you can use to make reactor glass, or you run through again a second time with more carbon, and it turns into steel dust. So we have 80 millibuckets in here. Yep. Drop that in there. Hold on to these for a bit. Then 80 becomes 70. All right, cool. Circuits. Basic control circuit. 20 minute. Okay. So yeah. If I had looked in JEI, I would have noticed the thing. So let's go ahead and grab, like, I guess 16 more iron. And like 4 osmium. Get some resources made up here, so you can just go in there for now. And this is all completely passive power generation right now, so I don't have to worry about keeping up on it or anything else. I made some sales last episode, and there they are. I needed 2 more. So that's 12. 12 times 8. I need a stack and a half of fiber now. And some sticks. There we go. There's our windmill cells. And what we can do with these is just right click on the center point of the windmill. And one goes on each blade, up to 8 sails per windmill. And you can look at the difference in the speed now. And of course it's a windmill, so the faster it turns, the more power it'll generate. Not like I really need the power right this second, but it's kind of nice to have more power ready and waiting. Now I can also tune up with water mills. I can have water basically flow across the top, down this side, and then over. And that'll crank up how much power they can generate. A little bit of building involved in that. I just don't feel like it right this second. So I will hold on to that power for later, I think. Let's see, we got 13 of these infused alloys. Use these to make energy tablets, which I could do things like make my free runners with. I think the first thing is I'm going to make a configurator. This is like the wrench from Mekanism. And an energy cube might not be a bad thing. That it does require another steel casing, though. We are at roughly 3,700, so yeah, I'm going to need to do more. Oh. Drop that in there. It instantly recharged because of where I have my instance altar at. And we're at 8,000 even-ish. So, we are out of steel. Righto then. And I'll bring it up again because I keep getting comments. I know I can automate these things with dispensers and drawers. I just really am, or not dispensers and drawers, but with dispensers and whatnot, I just really haven't been bothered to try that yet. These are all awful. I did a harvest right before I started recording, so the bees, it's like the longer they exist in this world, the more efficient they get. I'm not complaining about it all. These ones are osmium, so might as well get these done. Do I have any stuck steel combs or anything? Doesn't really look like it. I did, yep, have one in there. Full sand, blaze, meh, I'm not worried about this right now. Slime, marble. Yes, I need to keep up on my marble. I'm going to need a lot of it to progress even further into Astral than I have. And if I don't have everything automated, I can just kind of cherry pick. Honestly, these centrifuges are pretty flippin' slow. So Ender Honeycomb is good. Marble, osmium, and steel. And I can put the RGBs in there. Which I need to, I think, maybe sit down and try to figure out exactly what I need dyes for. And we'll just kind of sort of go from there. Because at this point, I'm producing a lot of dye, and I'm really not needing a whole lot of it at this, this stage of the game. Hey, quest complete, infused alloy, though. Awesome. And I've got eggs on me, so in you go. Actually, there's literally any reason to have these eggs. I can compost them into dirt. Hooray. Solidification chamber. That's an idea now, isn't it? Make a lot of pumpkin pie out of these. I can't remember pumpkin pie is better or worse than like baked potatoes. I need regular honeycombs for this. And I guess I can put like the coal combs I just got in here too. Yeah, there's 10 of them there. You can go, and then 34 honey blocks can go back. We're going to go here to our melting chamber, and I believe it's honey block and then honeycomb. Yeah. Cyclic. The order these things are in here matters. All right, we're getting honey put in here. Getting 5 buckets per recipe I do over there. So egg, pumpkin. I should get 48 pumpkin pies out of this, right? So you're 4 and 2.5. You are 2.5 and 3. So potatoes have slightly better saturation. Pumpkins have better overall food. I think at this point I'm pretty much going for saturation since I'm doing blood magic, though. But, I mean, it's a change up in food, so. I also made a bunch of lead plates for reasons. And yeah, so we're at 8 buckets. I could do some slates. I don't know. You should be done with your circuits. You are. Awesome. Okay, let's grab some redstone. Let's grab some gold. And we are going to go ahead and work on my free runners here. So I'm going to need 2 of these energy tablets. They don't stack because these are actually portable batteries as well. So actually, let's make 3 of those. And then the free runners, boom, done. Which these are, obviously, they're the foot armor, right? They're boots. Which, I mean, I do have these, but I'm not getting into extreme amounts of combat, so I don't really need to worry about stuff like that. It's just kind of, like, the repellent is funny, right? Or rebounding. Repellent was an Ender IO one, and that one was not quite as funny, honestly. Got a lot of honey bottles, too. Because the repellent from Ender IO, I mean, granted, it was kind of funny, but it would teleport things away from you. And, I could just do that, right? Yeah. But if it was something you're actually trying to kill at the moment, not so great, because then it would teleport it to God knows where. And in the case of like, something rare, like you're trying to get ender pearls out of an enderman, it was extremely frustrating. Or if you're fighting outside your base, and God only knows where something got teleported to inside your base. And I've had creepers just like show up inside my base after that and blow something important up. So, kind of funny, not that great. All right, the configurator was the other thing I wanted to make. So it requires a lapis, stick, and everything else I've got. Like I said, this is basically the mechanism wrench. It does require power though, so I need an energy cube. Just need a basic one for now. Basic one still holds 1.6 million. I need 2 more energy tablets for this though. And I think all I'm missing for that is some gold. All right, energy cube, tablet. 1, 2, and I had gold in there from... I saved up for some more netherite, sorry, so I could get a netherite sword because I figured, why not? So I need 2 iron, and then I need a casing. Hey, I got a steel block. Hooray. Boom. So now, what does it take to make like a refined storage controller? We are looking at, oh, that's the ME1, and look at you. Okay. Let's see, this XNet controller. I could do things with XNet as well. Maybe later. Let's see. Oh, you're going to do one of those things, huh? Since you're all colored up. Here we go. That's the one I want, the basic one. And I need to get into advanced crafting for this. All right, let's go ahead and add this in. I need pure Fluix crystals. That's going to take a bit. You need the same thing, though, too, don't you? Machine casing from refined storage to make a ME controller. Need skystone block. It's effectively identical, I think. It is. It is 100% identical except for either the processors you use. Advanced processors or engineering processors, which are the diamond ones anyway. These ones, the advanced, are, well, the diamond ones anyway. Well, they made it cheaper, though. Just diamond and processor binding, which is slime and string, so that's not a problem. And to make these, I still need... Really? All right, so we're ways away, honestly, at this point. The Flex controller, kind of the same thing. I am getting more ender pearls now, so I could get into Flex networks pretty quick, which... Just go ahead and add that in here. But for this, I'm going to need an advanced crafting table. Just going to need 2 basic crafting tables. Black iron slates, advanced components, catalyst. Catalyst is 4 advanced components and black iron. And this is a black iron slate, luminescence, 2 gold. Luminescence is glowstone, gunpowder, and redstone. So not a problem there. Black iron slates, or black iron ingots, turned into a plate. Okay. So honestly, we're not looking at anything too terrible for this. A lot of iron, though. The black iron is made in alloy kiln, black dye. So I guess I will need a decent amount of this, but not bad. And then we're looking at, it was like, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black iron per table. Plus 9 more regular iron. Crafting tables, I think, they'll be the easiest part, right? And then I need 2 of those. See, we're going to need... Tell you what, let's make a stack of black iron if we can. You. And we'll just grab like a stack of coal out, which I missed. And it was so like so. And actually, I don't have enough to make a stack, do I? I cannot craft you. Why can I not craft you? What? All right, what blue monkey hell's going on now? That is... That's orange dye, green dye, black, right? Can't craft it. Crafting recipe is broke. The only thing I've done between episodes was I restarted my game. I haven't changed any configs. I haven't updated the pack. I haven't done any of that. And it's just like, no. All right, what happens if I just do like that and just do 1? Nope. I cannot pull this thing out of here. There it goes. We can shift click it out. Eventually, I could. Oh, what the hell? This is like, it's popping down here. That's, freaking server desyncs, right? All right. That one happened? No. Sometimes you can force the server to like resync your client by opening some inventories up. And that one that I did have, yeah, it's gone now. What the hell? All right, so we're just gonna put that and that there. I will figure out something else. Black dye can also come from wither roses, right? Is there a fancy way to make these now? No, there's not. I may cheat myself in with a rose, honestly, though, just to get around the fact that this is extremely frustrating. And I have no idea. You can go away, though. That or a squid farm, and screw squid farms, honestly. So, but I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Just a little over 40 minutes at this point. Actually, make my energy cube, and I can get this thing, this stuff charging. And it was that, you, and then I need what, like 4 iron? Nope. Okay. Energy cube was what? 2 iron, 4 redstone. Like so. All right, cool. Quest complete. Basic energy cube. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to break that. Put that there. Put our connector on top. Wire it back in. Now our side configuration is going to be input on the top, and we're going to output on the rest of the sides. Right? You have no power in you. You have no power in you. Right? Input on top. Auto ejecting is on. Oh, what did I? Oh, that is kind of funny. Now look at that. Go mechanism. Items. No. Energy. Yeah. Run energy config. Dark red up top, right? That's a connector. Okay, let's that there then. If I put this connector here, is it gonna break the cable? Yeah, it broke the cable. Okay. What do we do like here then? You to you? Nope. Now the block's in the way. There we go. What the hell? What's going on here now? Yeah, input top. Front, left, right, back, bottom. Go on the top, and because of how I placed it here, let's just go ahead. Right. This should be the front right here. I haven't even hooked up my water wheels yet, so I have my voltmeter on me. I do not. All right. No power stored. Power stored. And this thing is outputting out the top, right? So I look right at this, then it was holding something earlier, and it showed me. Wasn't one probe showing me, but the closest and opposite sides were. I have no idea now. But you have power, right? Relay to connector. This connector has no power. There's no power in this cable. No power there. This cable has no power. Machines have power. Which they retain power if you break them. They just lose anything in the liquid or solid inventories. The hell, man. Put a battery here. Battery's going up. And this is lit up green, so this means this has power. And we're on energy config, obviously, right? Got the configurator. Drop it into here. Okay, it's not storing any power, though, either. Input output purple. That's kind of cool that that's an option now. But not doing anything. Okay. None. Input red, right? Nothing. Nope. So are energy cubes broken then? Okay, give me this back. Break that. Can I put you in here to clear you? No, I can't. Shift in for description. Yeah, well. But output, nothing. Here, let's move this over to here, right? Input, nothing's happening. That is actually handy being able to move that config out of here. But, what's going on? I'm at a loss here. Input on top. Okay. Input, nothing. Nothing. Front, really? That's the damn front. Or is it pulling power from here? No, no. That's the front. The hell? All right, so that's the front then. That's odd, but okay. Now that I know how that is, then I can... Right, okay, yeah, that's the front. Front is, You know what? I'm just going to change, like, all sides to purple. And then I don't have to worry about it ever again. And then it's going to automatically eject power as well. Close this window now. Configurator is charged. I can put the free runners in here. Free runners are charged. This cable here has... Oh, why? I don't know. Maybe because I wasn't... Maybe because my head's a block higher than where I was placing. I have no idea on that one. I'll figure it out eventually, but... Hey, free runners are all powered up. And I've got cool little spiky things on the back of my shoes now. Or back of my legs. Right. Step assist. And I'm immune to fall damage. So that's not a huge deal on a sky block, but it's nice to have. All right. Well, that's taken care of. And I mean, this cyclic battery here, though, stores quite a bit more power than anything else I have does. Okay, how about we put you to here, though? Now, is your power going up? It is. Let's put you into exporting power mode on, like, all sides. And it, like, just slammed the sink full of power, didn't it? It did. Cyclic is odd like that. It has, like, no transfer limits. So it can be extremely powerful for certain aspects, but I don't know. The piping is a bit odd. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. First, I figured out how the mechanism's working now. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next episode, signing out. Have fun.